shoot this and then pause it and then you guys can read it. But that was the interesting part for me, was the bottom line there, 1849, and there beneath this monument. So I guess I'm actually standing on it, but it's made out of obsidian. That's part of what I wanted to show you guys, is the ground around here is literally, I'd say 50% obsidian. That's like one of the main stones. So I know in some parts of the world it's rare. It's here, and if I show you arrowheads and tips in other videos and I say you can tell where it comes from, I'll bring you to Glass Mountain and Napa, and their stuff is clear. If you look at here, you can see the little stripes of gray and black in it, and the little inclusions. And what they are is little specks, little other crystals or whatever that have gotten stuck in there. But you can find tips, and they're really obviously from the Clear Lake area, because this is where this type is found around here. It's the main source for hundreds of miles, and it's just really common. Literally, if you looked in the hillsides and the ground, I'll try and find you an example. But yeah, I didn't know this was here. Kelsey, the man that the town is named after, was actually an Indian hunter, and I guess in the end the circle came back around on him, and this is where they are. And this is just by the big bridge. I stopped here because I thought I might do some magnet fishing down below, but it's got a lot of riffraff and cobble and stuff. So, but there's big old oleander bush. I guess this is probably the site of the actual adobe itself that's on the sign. So, but we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here and keep on with the adventure. Okay, so I left Kelseyville. I don't know if I'm really going to explain why. It would probably be too fantastic to believe. And I'm just going to leave the story short like that. But what I have found, look, it's a boat ramp, it's docks, it's a part of the lake that nobody's ever on. And big old park, we can metal detect. It looks like, oh dude, we've got a road. I want to look out there. That looks like all water access. Got a 5-mile-an-hour road on a side canal. So another point of interest. I was in Kelseyville and I took just the main street out of town, and oh, look at that. Yeah, right? And I think I'll stop here and get my stuff together, because yeah. And took the main road out of town and followed what was called Park Road or Park Street eventually, and got to here. So we'll try and get this adventure more in order again. Just pretty cool. There's the entire park itself. Big, huge, massive thing. Looks like it's got creeks that wind all the way around it. There's the entire lake out there. What say you? You want to do some treasure hunting? See what people have dropped? Should we look in the dog park? Okay, I got my stuff together. Let's throw some magnets off here and see what anybody's dropped. Ready? Ready. Okay, it's a start. So first pull, and what we get? We got a bolt, a bottle cap, Corona. There's the start of the finds for the day. And a nail with a leaf. Where's our first good find of the day? And that, was it a Castmaster? It's a spoon. It's a nice one too. That one's in good condition. Still got a shiny hook. Pretty cool. Good find. So that's throw 3. Good find 2. So here's a little cool detail. I was checking out the fence. Actually, I was looking at the ground where I parked, and there's big old screws all over it, nails. And I was like, why would those all be here? And then I realized that's probably in front of what used to be some old property house or something. And then I noticed the posts. Where's one here? So different improvised posts, right, to hold up the fencing, whatever was around. But look at this one. So it's super old. You can see the lichens on it, but do you see what it is? Here's the cross profile. That isn't a T-stake. That's like a light rail. Like a I-beam, except for not. That's like a little miniature, like railroad rail. Do you see it? So there's one there, and then there's one down there. So from like an old mine or something is what I'm thinking. And it's all pitted and rusty. So it's super old. But yeah, wonder how many of them there are in this old row buried in the blackberries and why they ended up here. There's no building behind it now, but there was at one time, I bet you. So that's where we were down there. That's a public launching area. There's playgrounds out here that face out onto the water. Geese. Lakeside Park launching facility. So I don't know. That just seems, you know, if you got kids, this is out here. It's all free and it's all accessible. If you're a local in the area where you get out here, they got bathrooms, all that stuff. So let's see what else is here. Swim area, let's go check that out. And there's another boat launch. We can say hi to the Canadians, eh? So we have an international host meeting going on here today. We have the Chinese ducks hanging out with Canadian geese. And looks like there's some local wood ducks out there too. We're gonna throw the magnet here off of this public swimming area and see what we can find. But there's the view of the lake. Really beautiful day here in December. The last couple days. New Year's is tomorrow. Sorry to chase you guys off. There's a sunny spot in the grass though. Look at them, they're like, humans. You never know what fell out of somebody's pockets, though, is what I'm thinking. And there's fishermen on the dock. So I thought I'd give them a second. Look at these cool willows growing out of the water. Yep. So, let's toss. Okay, we're heading on out. I didn't find much there, and I just looked on Google Earth and saw huge amounts of public docks up in the town of Lakeport. So we're gonna bomb up there. There's a shot of Mount Canocti from this side. This side you don't see very often. But yeah, they seem pretty busy with some strange things around here, so I'm gonna head on out and head on up there. Stick with me! This whole area is orchard area. It's some of the first orchards to come online in California back in the late 40s and the early 50s when they got all the dam projects done out here. This is an old walnut. I wanted to show you this. That's black walnut on the back. They use as a rootstock, and then they graft it when it's a baby, and English walnut on top. And that's what the graft looks like when it's all grown up. Another public spot. It's up in Lakeport, so the whole town's built on the water, and there's a series of docks here, so we got a lot of territory to check. These are public docks. There's another launch, so if you end up here, that's what it looks like. And yeah, just lots of ways to get out on this lake, so that's cool. And flat, pretty. Got people kayaking out here, a view of volcanoes in all directions. Check it out. So we didn't get skunk on these docks. First find so far. Got to the end of the second dock here, and it looks like some sort of keychain. So we got line snippers and pair of hemostats and the little buckle that was supposed to hold it on there. Everybody, let's wash it off. So that's typical of what you can find. A little pair of hemos that click shut. These are kind of cool. Good little pliers. They got a cutter on the back of them. And yep, snippers. A little clam. What else? We got the proverbial bottle cap. A lot of fish hooks. Yeah, man, a lot of hot rocks. Volcano Lake. There it is. I was just about to film that. We got the moon and the mountain and the water. Got 3 or 4. So it's good stuff. Got something heavy on. I have not looked, I promise. I have no idea what this is, but as soon as I put it back after the other one, it's staying on. It's staying on. What is it? Holy shikey poo poo poo. What is that? Refrigerator grate? Oh, they're freaking me out. Some sort of grate off of something. And a bungee cord end. And a nail. Nope, that's a piece of a sunglass. See? Bungee cord. So many hot rocks down there, it's crazy. And then that thing, whatever it is. So, we'll keep going. This is a happening dock. We just got the next line. Let's see what it is. It clicked onto something for sure. It's not super heavy, but what is it? It's a knife. We got a knife. Every time you go out and find a knife, it's a good thing, right? Look at that. It's a Gerber. See? Man, every dock has a knife lost on it, I'm telling you. Let's clean it up. Look at that. We're killing them with the knives this year. I think that's number 5 or something. Let me pop it open here. There she be. Needs a little cleaning up. But that's still a functional knife. Nice and sharp. Look at the blade. See how quick it'll clean up. So, I'm excited. Let's keep going. Every pull here we're getting something. Well, this is the latest one. Let me set my ring out here where I can find it easy. Get it off there easy. What is it? A piece of iron. Bolts. A big ass bungee. More. Every time. Let's keep going.
Find anything good that way?
Oh yeah, knives and... Next. Wow, this is pretty cool though. Getting a plethora of everything in the world that you could find. The knife and the chemos and stuff first thing. So I use little wooden edges are the best things if you can find them on these docks to clear your hot rocks. If you're like me, didn't bring your gloves, that gets it pretty darn clean again. That's a big rusty spot from where I didn't clean it up enough when I was doing saltwater stuff. So I'm gonna have to spray paint it or something. Clank on, you wanna see? This one feels a little bit heavier, I don't know why. Oh, what is it? Something silver. It's a handle. A fingernail clipper. Well, you never know. And then another screw. More bolts and hot rocks. Bolts. You want to build something? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. Just a wad of confusion. But I see in it, yeah, we got a bass jig. And a bolt. And then lots of flake metal. And bottle caps and bolts. So I think that we have something metal that's coming apart. And that's what we're getting. But lots of other stuff and fishing gear, of course. We got more docks to check out. We'll keep going. So I don't know if I've said it in other videos before. If not, give you some info today. This is a natural lake. They call it the Ancient Lake. And scientists in North America are actually starting to believe that it's the oldest lake in North America. So they're dating it at 3.5 million years a lake has been in this spot at the base of this volcano. And some of the oldest permanent inhabitants or habitations of peoples in North America located here, meaning they never left, never weren't here, never migrated away. So but yeah, think about that, 3.5 million years. I mean, the last ice age was what, ended 30,000 years ago or something. So this lake has sat here through ice ages and through everything. We're talking 3 million years. So I didn't know that. I've seen it my whole life and stuff, and so I thought that was pretty interesting. New dock. We're out here, switched up a little bit. We were way down there. Now we're here. And first throw, and got a wrench and a rock. It's not a meteorite now, it's a sinker. Okay. And a wrench. Well, I was getting a pole, couldn't figure out what it was, couldn't get it up, and that's how strong this magnet is. Just shows you what it is. That's probably what's left of a shopping cart. So that's what's off the end of the dock here, buried in the mud. I'm literally ripping it apart with the magnet, but pretty cool, strong magnet. If you can't get the whole cart, you'll get bits and pieces. Okay, we have left that dock. We are heading out to this. Might be more of a fishing pier. And the duck wants to get in on it, because you know how ducks are. And it looks like there was an older pier here before. But yeah, I might be able to fish. So we'll see what we get. Okay, we got our big find for the day. It was something heavy. I couldn't figure out what it was at first. It's a chair. So we'll bring that up and set it up here. It is sunset in the town of Lakeport, and we're wrapping it up for today. Gonna run out of light here. Here's our cleanup. So we got a good pair of hemostats with little clippers on there, little locking pliers. Got a good fishing lure. Got some snips, other junk. Got a whole box of stuff that we found, and that actually goes in the stuff. And that goes in the stuff. But there's the Gerber. It'll clean up nice. Just wiped it on the cardboard kinda. So pretty cool, pretty cool. And that's our knife for today. Not bad. Thank you for coming with me. We'll see you next time. Keep questing.